day 24, almost 31 days, Proverbs a day. So, Proverbs 24, I am going to focus on 3 consecutive verses, verse 16, 17, and 18. And I'm reading from the King James Version, so, you know it sounds like Shakespeare, but I just like the richness of KJV. I don't know why. I do look at other versions, but I just like the richness of KJV. So it says, "For a just man falls 7 times and rises up again, but the wicked will fall into mischief." And for me, whenever I think of that, for a just man falls 7 times and rises up again, it calls the person that fell 7 times and rises up again a just man. A just man. But the wicked will fall into mischief. So those that fall, they fall into mischief. They're wicked. And the just man, the fair man, the wise man, the man who thinks before he does things or contemplates but genuineness in his heart towards something, if he falls 7 times, he gets back up. Can fall 7 times and rise back up again. So those are for those people who you may fall, you may have genuinity, I think that's a word, towards the cause. You don't have any evil motives or anything like that, but you get back up again, you get back up again, you get back up again. Each time you fall, you get back up again. But those who wicked-minded, evil-minded, I could be talking to you. I could be. You're wicked-minded. You fall into mischief. Maybe at that moment you have a wicked, evil motive towards something, and you fall into mischief because your character drew you there. So it's a verse that we hear. For a just man falls 7 times and rise up again. But we never hear the last part, but the wicked shall fall into mischief. Now the next 2 verses are connected. Rejoice not when your enemy falls, and let not your heart be glad when he stumbles. Lest the Lord see it, and it displease him, and he turns away his wrath from him. So this verse is saying, don't be happy when your enemy falls, or when your enemy, something happens to your enemy. They get what they deserve, for doing what they did to you. And don't let your heart be happy when they stumble, when they make mistakes and whatnot, because the Lord could see this, and no, not that he sees it, not that he could see it, no. The Lord will see it, but it could displease him, and it could cause him to turn away his wrath. Because we know that God is a just God. If we are innocent, all throughout Scripture it talks about, crying out for justice, letting God be our avenger. And if he is avenging for you and causing justice to happen, and you're glad about it, there's a difference between being happy that God is finally avenging for you, being content in it, and then there's a fine line between that and being happy that they're feeling bad, that they stumbled, that they fell, and they have all this shame and whatnot. We can't be glad in that, lest God see our heart and displease him, and he starts to pull away the wrath. Because in justice, he has to be just and true to his word. So therefore, if he sees that, he's going to start to pull away his wrath. So be careful with that. Watch your motives, watch your actions, watch your character. That's day 24, not 14, 24, proverb a day. Hopefully you're reading it. A 5-minute read. It's a 5-minute read. 5-minute read. Read it. All right? Be blessed.